Okay, so we are back for the cutting video, and I cut off the end pieces because I needed to practice how to cut this. The bottom, I tried a new technique using mineral oil instead of a liner for my molds because I heard that mineral oil doesn't saponify, so it's great to line your molds with. Well, that's wrong. My soap won't come off. It is still kind of soft on the bottom here because this part has the avocado in it and this part does not, so it's a little harder on top than it is on the bottom, but it's still pretty firm and it's firming up nicely, so it should be just fine. It's going to be a little extra moisturizing down here. I learned that I need to turn my soap on its side and cut it that way, so that way the embeds don't slide down through. So I'm going to be cutting and kind of pulling off the bottom. I'll have to do some cleanup, I am sure, but okay, so here we go. This is going to be kind of an awkward type of cutting. All right. See how it just wants to suction to the bottom? There. Okay. A little cleanup here. All right. Okay, there's the front and there's part of the back. Little air bubble, but nothing that can't be cleaned up. Nice top on it. And I'll show you these all lined up when we're done cutting them. And don't be worried if your topping falls off. It happens. I think what I'll do is just cut through all of these and then pull them all off when I'm done. I suppose I probably could have waited another day to cut. Maybe it would have slid right off then, but I'm kind of impatient, and I work a 24-hour shift tomorrow, so it wouldn't be cut until Monday, and I just wanted to get it done and out of the way. So if you have this problem where your soap sticks to your mold, try to keep it in the mold as long as possible. I know it's really hard to do because if you're like me, you want to see the end result right away. That's never gone away for me. I hear that a lot of soap makers, it's like their first or their second batch or something, and they're wanting to see what it looks like, and then later on they become patient. Yeah, that's not me. I always want to see what it looks like. I know this is a very awkward cutting video, but hey, you do what you gotta do sometimes. Improvisation. But yeah, if you have lots of stuff on the top of your soap, especially if it's hard and it can drag through, you want to cut your soap on its side. Because, I will show you here in just a second, I tried to figure out the best way to cut this since it was still on the bottom, and it would have been much easier to cut it just straight up and down, but I knew that I would get lines, and when I cut off the end pieces, I did a good job, sort of fixing this piece up, but see this little groove here? That was an end piece. When I cut it straight down, some of my topping went. So, okay, now let's try to pull these suckers off of here. If you want to see it while it's still kind of whole. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to slide them on off. There we go. Yeah, so I think this is a good lesson, people. Mineral oil doesn't work to keep your soap from sticking. Okay? But I had to try it. Because I thought, hey, maybe it'll save me time lining my molds. But nope. Oh. All it does is make it a big old hassle to get your soap off your mold. Okay. Whew. Geez, now that I've had my arm work out for the day. All right. Show you these lovelies all lined up. They will need a little cleaning up, but I think we have success here. So, this is what the finished product looks like. I got 9 bars out of my batch. I did about 3 pounds, so I figured I wanted them each to be at least 5 ounces. That's Hilo, by the way. So the male person is here. So I have to do this quick. Okay. So anyway, this is what they look like cleaned up. And there's the top. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So here they are, all cleaned up. Like I said, I wish I had brighter colors, but I don't. Until I do, this is what I'll use. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.